Hi, my name's Simon.
Hello, my name's Deborah, and I'd just like to tell you about Red Rose Recovery. They've helped my son, who is an addict, to be clean. He's nearly 11 months clean now. Unfortunately, he's at the moment away, and I'd like to tell you how much Red Rose have supported myself while he's been away.
I've been with Red Rose now for about, I'd say, a year. Obviously, I've just recently come out of jail, so leading up to that, obviously, I did a lot with Red Rose, charity, fundraising events, helped with my mindfulness, my mental health, obviously kept me clean, which is the biggest part of why we're here. I'd urge anyone who's in an active recovery or coming out of jail or recently been told you might have a sentence to have. There's a lot of help and support there for your families when you go to jail. I know my mum was very het up about when I went to jail and that, and she needed the extra support, so obviously a lot of the key workers that I've been involved with before I went to jail was helping her through the process.
Anybody out there that's suffering with addiction in the family, sons, daughters, husbands, wives, partners, anybody, please reach out. Don't sit there and struggle on your own. There are people to help you. I know sometimes, and I've been there myself, there are dark times and you think that this is never going to end and that you're never going to, be able to cope with it.
Football was a big part of my life, obviously. Was a massive part before I went to jail. Charity car washes and stuff like that, and involving your family, liaising with family, so the net's cast wider, obviously, because if you've got families involved, then it's a domino effect. But I'd urge anyone who's, like I said, in active recovery or who wants to seek help to get involved with Red Rose, because they're a massive part of the community, massive part of my life, and obviously I know they can be a massive part of your life if you're willing to change and you're willing to make the effort. So get in touch, and I'll leave it at that. Thank you.
Red Rose have helped me, they've helped my son, and they're brilliant, so I can't explain to you how much that you need to reach out. There's always somebody there, and there is light at the end of the tunnel. It's not all badness. Give them a call if you're struggling. They're great. Thank you all.
So hey everybody, I'm Jason. So I've been asked to do this, and the question is, what has Red Rose done for me? What has it not done? That's the question you need to be asking yourself. I've not been out of jail that long, and when I come out of jail, and before I went to prison, I was actually living on the streets, and I was homeless, simple. And I remember when I come out of jail, I wanted to be a part of my community, or be a part of some sort of community and feel like I was valued in doing something. So Red Rose was a big part of that because I actually knew about it. When I got out, I just kind of got stuck in straight away, really. I'm in recovery myself, and what they've done for me, they've allowed me to be me. They've allowed me to kind of shine as an individual and sort of be coming onto a professional within a career, within a job and within a role, and feel like you have a responsibility, like you have a meaning in doing something. And instead of taking out your communities and instead of destroying your family and everything that you've got around you in active addiction, it's what you're doing out of that. So when I've come out of that, I've come into Red Rose Recovery, and I'm just giving back into a community and trying to be there for other people who are in the thick of it and who don't understand what's going on for them because of addiction and mental health and other issues, and trying to get them out of that and showing that there is support out there. I think it's really important that people need to realise that lived experience is a massive aspect of your recovery, and the trauma-informed stuff, that's a big part of it.
My name's Scott Parker. I'm a recovering addict of 3.5 years, and I just wanted to tell you a little bit about my journey. Needless to say, there were drugs and alcohol involved, with a 28-year period of unmanageability, destroying communities, destroying my family, destroying any kind of relationships that I could have with anybody else, and most importantly, I didn't know how to have a relationship with myself. I think it's just amazing the kind of work that we can implement into people's lives, and not only that, into my own life, because now today I live in a house, a 3-bedroom house. I have a partner, I have a 15-month-old son, and you know, if you'd have told me 4 years ago living on the street begging that was even possible, I'd have clearly told you where to go, because I could not have seen that in my wildest dreams. Now today, I don't live my wildest dreams, I actually love and enjoy the kind of life that I've got, and that's enough.
The word choice, it's kind of hard to digest, because the time we invest and the decision we have to make in the hope that faith does the rest. An unknown outcome we follow with our hearts in our chest, but it's a voice in the choice in what tells me to do my best. It's not about who to impress or which decision involves less. It's a pathway chosen by us that recovery helps us express. So do you have a choice? Do you have a voice? Or do you think that others take your opinion as noise? Is your vulnerability a void for direction? Or is it a second chance to rebuild strength and protection, build boundaries and affection, a new leading life that our peers forgot to mention? People will always put us down but ignore them, as that's a choice I'm controlling. I decided to be around like-minded people such as Lancashire User Forum, and I can tell you one thing, not once have I seen boredom. Because the challenges keep rolling, but as a choice that I now know I have, I built the confidence to head for them. Opportunities grow, and I absorb them. Thoughts pass, and I own them, because I know that I can be negativity free, as peers taught me that our brain is ours, so I should protect what I see, what I hear and what I believe, and that I should only accept what I think will help me, so I can grow to guide others, and I can treat people like sisters and brothers, as the peers around me are like fathers and mothers. So remember, you have a choice, and that comes with a voice, because we're all human beings, we're not statistics or toys. So stand up, make a change, be wise and make noise, because we're all adults, we're no longer girls and boys. We're able to make choices, so why not do it in style as if we was arriving in Rolls Royces? And before I go, there's something I want you to know. I've had anxiety since I was about 4, and I wouldn't leave my home, but now I'm here speaking these words in front of you all. My point being, recovery doesn't just heal souls, it builds confidence and character to make sure that we don't fall. To just smile and make a choice right now to live a life of your own, and let the light shine through all the scars that have torn. Remember who you are, and that you will never be alone if you make choices to be a part of families such as Red Rose. We're all diamonds that need polishing, so in time we will glow, and we will guide others into a life we've all grown to explore. And that will just continue, so let the good times roll, and be a part of communities such as Luff and Red Rose, so we can watch the positivity progress and explode as it sets an example to the generations below, and they will pass it on, healing and recovering the society as a whole, which all stemmed from one choice that was made by us all.